Already said we're not expecting the Italians to come to top form quite yet. Now, here's a man who's won himself 41 World Cups already, a substantial amount more than anyone else. And Björn Dählie, well, when he's on his best form, he is unbeatable. And last season, it was the first two races where he looked to be unbeatable and opened up huge margins over the likes of Mika Müller, his nearest rival last year in the early part of the season. And I don't think there's much doubt that Björn Dählie's name will be on the screen with the number 1 attached to it at some stage during today's race. Remember, split times at 1.8 and 6.1. And then a big climb after 6.1. Per Elofsson, the big hope for Sweden in years to come. I think they thought that he was going to make an impression last year, but his progress has been steady, impressive, but not outstanding as yet. Elofsson, though, looking very good in the trials, the best of the Swedes, and certainly he's the man that Sweden are looking to bring them back to the big names in the Nordic world. 82 is Michael Botvinov in the Russian colours, formerly in the Austrian colours, I should say, formerly of Russia. And it's taken him so long to get this nationality problem sorted out. And as a consequence, he's been on the World Loppet series for a number of years, missed out on the Olympic Games. But this season, full nationality for Botvinov, and a chance for him to represent Austria in the World Championships. Thomas Olsgaard of Norway. Remember, World Cup winner last year, Olympic champion in the pursuit race. And Olsgaard looking to match that time of 4:26 of Stefan Kuntz, the new leader at the 1.8. But Olsgaard won't be too concerned about that. He'll be looking to be under 4:30 and keep himself in with a shout. He's outside the leader's time. You can see that already the top 15 have come and gone, and Olsgaard finds himself in 19th place. So maybe the lack of training has had some sort of effect, but only a matter of 5 seconds separate the top 20 in the early stages. Olsgaard will make his move later on, but he'll be looking forward to the first of the classical races. This, his first skating test of the season. Mathias Fredriksson. Fredriksson from Håganäs, skis for the Håganäs Ski Club from near to Östersund. 25 years of age, so by Nordic skiers' standards, that's relatively young. He's got a few years left yet before he can consider himself to be at his peak. Andreas Schlutter. Best of the Germans since Joachim Behler has hung up his skis, and sad to see Behler gone. He was such a Trojan on the Nordic circuit, and Tor Arne Hetland comes in for Norway. 24:49 the standard time. Hetland was leading at 6.1 for a short time. Ingesson of Sweden came through to deny him the quickest time at that stage, but the pace has now been set in Muonio, and it's down to the world's elite. The likes of Jari Isomatsae, Mika Müller, Harry Kivesniemi, 3 of the Finns who dearly love to win in front of their home crowd today. Magnus Ingesson, man who was leading the last time we had a check at 6.1, 24:27 his time at the moment. He should be well inside Tor Arne Hetland of Norway. So this is an impressive run by Ingesson. And is this the first sign of things to come for the Swedes? Well, let's hope so. 24:40, the time has been set, and that is very impressive indeed. So Björn Dählie coming up to the first checkpoint, 4:25, and first place for Dählie. Well, is he now in search of his 42nd World Cup win? It's only a tiny margin, 0.6 of a second between himself and Kuntz. but when Björn Dählie's name is at the top of the leaderboard, everyone else shakes in their ski boots. It's really a phenomenon that he is so good at this stage in the season. Dählie, the best of the Norwegians in the trials, has set a time of 4:26, but Per Elofsson, the up-and-coming Swede, has denied him that lead already. 4:25.4. Per Elofsson is hot on the heels of Björn Dählie, and what a start number to have. Elofsson chasing the great Norwegian, and this will raise the spirits of all Swedish cross-country fans. It's been so long since we've seen the Swedes at the top of the leaderboard, and maybe this is the year that it's all going to happen for them. Buchta of the Czech Republic. Buchta, now 32 years of age, from Strebsk Pleso. So Buchta underway. We turn to Pietro Pillacotra of Italy, the last of the Italians to start, and indeed we only have two more starters in this men's 10-kilometer freestyle. Mika Milala, perhaps he is the man who can take victory here today. Certainly he'll have the flag-waving support of the many fans who are out in the woods, and Milala, who's been taking his training very seriously indeed, the Olympic 30-kilometer champion, looking to improve on his 4th position in the World Cup last year. And certainly sets out with a purposeful style, a little heavy on his feet around that first corner, the nerves getting the better of Milala. Harry Kivasniemi is going to be the last competitor at 40 years of age. He's still on the circuit, and every year he's asked, is this your last, Harry? And he says, no, no way. Kivasniemi starting then, VO2 max of 89%. And for those of you with some physiology knowledge, you'll know just how impressive that is. The average for men, around 56. Kivasniemi still at the age of 40, a VO2 measured recently at 89%. Quite phenomenal. Krista Sorgaard of Norway. Well, my apologies to Krista, left off my start list, but we'll make a note of it. Starting 95, and we'll stay with it right till the time he finishes in around 24 minutes time. So Sorgaard has the best of start numbers. He's chasing the best in the world. He'll have all the information he needs. Jari Isomatsae comes in 17th position at the 1.8, but the big news here is that Björn Dählie of Norway is the leader. No sign of the Norwegian biathletes as yet in that early stages. They'll be coming in to finish very shortly indeed, and maybe they can take the lead away from Ingesson of Sweden, who currently leads with a time of 24:46.